Please check your work from the previous lesson. Learning objective. Use rules of divisibility to find if numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10. Your key vocabulary for today is factor, digital root, multiple, divisible, even, and odd. As a starter, I would like you to multiply these numbers by 12. 4 times 12, 10 times 12, 2 times 12, 5 times 12, 0 times 12, and 7 times 12. 4 times 12 is 48, 10 times 12 is 120, 2 times 12 is 24, 5 times 12 equals 60, 0 times 12 is 0, and 7 times 12 is 84. Here are some divisibility rules to help you with today's work. A number is divisible if it can be divided evenly with no remainder. So 10, if the number ends in a 0, that's when it's possible to divide number by 10. 9, when you add all the digits, this number can be divided by 9. 8, the last 3 digits form a number that can be divided by 8. 7, for 3-digit numbers, double the last digit and subtract it from the first 2 digits. The total can be divided by 7. 6, the last number can be divided by 2 and the total of the digits can be divided by 3. 5, the last digit is a 5 or a 0. 4, the last 2 digits are a number that is divisible by 4. 3, the sum of the digits can be divided by 3. 2, the final digit is an even number. Here are some examples to help you. So when we divide by 2, if a number is even, it will always divide by 2. There is a quick way to test if a number can be divided by 2. Simply look at the last digit. If it is even number ending in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, then the number is divisible by 2. Here is an example. 3246 ends in 6. So we can divide this number by 2. 6782 ends in 2. It's an even number. Yes, we can divide it by 2. 4070, the number is 0. It's an even number, can be divided by 2 as well. So we just look at the last digit when we divide by 2. When we divide number by 3, if the sum of all the digits in a number is a multiple of 3, then it is divisible by 3. 9 can be divided equally by 3, so 153 is divisible by 3. So 153, we add all the digits, it's 9. And 9 can be divided by 3. So this number is also possible to divide by 3. Dividing by 4. Look at the last 2 digits of a number. If they can be divided equally by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4, no matter how large the number. 12 is divisible by 4, so this means that this number, doesn't matter how long the number is also divisible by 4. If a number ends in 2 zeros, it is also divisible by 4. Dividing by 5. A simple rule for dividing by 5. If a number ends in a 0 or a 5, then it is divisible by 5. For example, this number ends in 0. It is possible to divide it by 5. And this number ends in 5. Yes, it is possible to divide it by 5. This number ends in 6. No, it's not possible to divide it by 5. Dividing by 6. This rule is a little harder as you have two steps to follow. The test if a number is divisible by 6. You must first see if you can divide it by 2 and then by 3. We know it can be divided by 2 as it ends with an even number. So 6,924 ends with an even number. So we know it can be divided by 3 because 21 is divisible by 3. So if we add all the digits, it's 21. 21 is possible to divide by 3. So this number can be divided by both 2 and 3. So it is also divisible by 6. Dividing by 7. To test if a number is divisible by 7, take the last number and double it. Then subtract from the number made by the other digits. The answer must be divisible by 7. Let's try one together with 826. Double the last number, 6 plus 6 is 12. Now take the number made by the other digit and subtract 12 from this. So 82. We can divide 70 by 7. Therefore, 826 is divisible by 7. So when we take away from 80 to 12 is 70. 70 is divisible by 7. Dividing by 8. There are no simple tests for numbers divisible by 8. However, if you have a large number, you can make it simpler by only looking at the last 3 digits. 2, 4 and 8. You do not have to try dividing the whole number, just the last 3 digits. So 2 for 8 is divisible by 8. Therefore, this large number, doesn't matter what number it is divisible by 8 too. Dividing by 9. Our last few rules for divisibility have been quite tricky. But don't worry, the rule for 9 is straightforward. Simply add all the digits to see if the total is divisible by 9. 225. 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. Yes, it is possible to divide 9 by 9. 562. 5 plus 6 plus 2 is 13. Not possible to divide 13 by 9. Dividing by 10. The test if a number is divisible by 10, simply look at the last digit. If it is a 0, it will always be divisible by 10, no matter how large a number. So if it's 0 at the end of any number, doesn't matter how long the number is, it's always possible to divide it by 10. 36, 81, 102, 126, 300, 246, and 3009 are all multiples of 3. How can you tell? How do you know a number is a multiple of 3? The pattern for multiples of 3 is based on the sum of the digits. If the sum of the digits of a number is a multiple of 3, then the number itself is a multiple of 3. Example, 36 is 3 plus 6 equals 9. 9 is multiple of 3. Please use the rules of divisibility you've learned during this lesson to do your independent work. If you still don't feel confident in dividing numbers, you can start from this worksheet. What you have to do, you have to write the numbers in the back that are divisible by 1, 10, 5, 9, 3, and 4. Then you have to write which of these numbers of oranges can be put into packs of 3, packs of 4, or packs of 3 and 4. If you are confident, write the numbers in the back that are divisible by 2, 10, 5, 9, 3, and 4. Then write which of these numbers of donuts can be put into packs of 3, packs of 4, or packs of 3, 4, and then check which statement is true and which statement is false.